Hi, from the search team. I'm Becky Strum.
And I'm Andrea Sambrook, and we're your co-chairs for the Ministerial Search Team at CVUUS. The team is hard at work on our listening tour. We're tackling a myriad of jobs, many of which are new to us, and involved in searching for the next settled minister. We've got many spreadsheets, lots of meetings, but it's still an exciting time. So word from the UUA is that there's a lot of energy around this search this year, both from the congregations and from the candidates searching for their future congregations.
Speaking of our listening tour, we're delighted that our cottage meetings are underway, and we're loving hearing from so many of you. Remember, you're not obligated to attend more than one meeting, but you can if you'd like. The questions are always going to be the same, but the conversations are always a little bit different. We're also going to have two what we're calling open input sessions in person after Sunday services. The first one is this Sunday, October 26th at 11:30 in the Blue Room. And then we're going to have one the following Sunday, November 2nd, also after that Sunday service. In addition, we'll also hold a virtual open input session on November 4th from 7 to 8 p.m. on Zoom. We are loving your observations and your ideas.
And we hope everyone also, because there's more, can attend the B4 workshop. That's going to be on November 7th. What does B4 stand for? It's a good question, and it stands for Breaking Barriers, Building Beliefs. So Reverend Eric Kamenetsky is coming from the UUA, all the way from Washington State, to be in person with us, to lead this workshop on that Saturday, November 7th. And he'll also deliver the sermon on Sunday. So you're going to want to bookend that weekend. It's an incredible opportunity to really come together as a congregation and really take a step back from our biases and look forward towards the future. We know that self-awareness and vulnerability are characteristics that we're seeking in a new minister. And so as we use those same lens to look at ourselves and look at each other to grow in this process of our journey of finding a new minister. So we want you to do two things, which is first, register for the B4 workshop. Tell us you're coming. There's going to be great food, and we want to have enough for you. And the second is please also complete the B4 survey, which is an anonymous survey about you and where we are right now, so that Eric, when he comes, Reverend Eric can design the education that is going to be happening for us as we explore these concepts on November 7th.
Some of you have asked about another survey, the results of our lengthy survey from a few weeks ago. Yes, they are in and chock full of great information. First of all, thank you for your amazing response rate. All 108 of you, a full 20% higher engagement than the average congregation. But we know CVUUS is not average. Way to go. The survey results, if you want to look at them, have been and will continue to be linked in every weekly blast. And there are hard copies on the tables in the fellowship hall on Sundays. If you'd like to have a hard copy sent to you, just email office@cvuus.org. Now, as you go down the stairs into the fellowship hall, check out the word clouds on the window. Those are composed of your voices from the survey, and hopefully will paint an accurate picture for our ministerial candidates.
And speaking of candidates, your search team is working diligently now because our due date is December 1st. And all the information about our congregation, which is kind of colloquial called our packet, is what we're looking for in a new minister is actually due on December 1, and we need to submit that to the UUA Transitions Office. After that, we're going to go quiet for a little while as we pour over the applications that are coming in, and we really won't ask much more of you at that time. But we will reemerge in April, fingers crossed, with a ministerial candidate to introduce to you. And that introduction will take place during candidating week, which is April 18th through 26th. So it's a whole week. So you want to bookend the whole week, save the week. And all of these dates are included in the ministerial search timeline. Hannah's made a beautiful timeline in the fellowship hall over by the drinks table. And she has this little arrow that will move as we move through our different steps. So keep an eye on that arrow.
We mention our due date as a reminder to please engage with us in this work from now until December 1st. Help us learn as much as we can to represent our congregation and our hopes in the most accurate light. We know how amazing CVUUS is, and we want to make sure to impress that upon our potential candidates. We also want to be clear-eyed and transparent about ways we might like to grow and change and what could lie ahead for us.
We've been learning a lot in this process, and we continue to learn and lean into this work. And we meet every single week. And the best news of all is that we still really like each other, and we really like you a whole lot too.
And that's all for now. See you on our listening tour. Bye.
Bye.